Hello, it's Spelk from Laserbeards, and today I thought I'd give you a quick overview of a game called Age of Steel Recharge. This was one of the gems of the week that we mentioned on the Laserbeards podcast, so I thought I'd just go through it. It's basically a 2D RTS defense game. There is a campaign. As you can see, they're all locked. We're on the prologue, so we're right at the beginning. So being at the beginning, this should be fairly gentle introduction to the game because it does get quite manic later on. Small town located in a mountainous area. Earlier there was large-scale fighting here. Now this area is used as a training ground for new commanders. Okay, so that's the status of your base. This is the resource extraction. You can see we've got an amount of resources coming through there. You've got the production of units, and when you start producing, this measures the time when you're producing units, and then you've got a unit cap, and we've got 12 units. That's the maximum. So we should prepare for an attack. So open up the unit and select a ground turret, and now pop some ground turrets down. Protect the base from a small wave of enemies. So let's pile 3 up, and you can see the enemies are sending fast ones, little tanks, light tanks, fast explosive cars. Bloody hell, we need more turrets. And we can sort of stagger the... Right, let's start. Now this is the research mechanism for a machine factory, so let's get that researched, and then we can hopefully get some tanks out and do some real damage, because these turrets are just holding the enemy back desperately, and you can see that the light tanks are blowing their way through the turrets. So now we've got tanks of our own coming through, and if we go back to the research section, we can upgrade the center, which allows us to construct a light tank, which is faster engaging, and we can then upgrade the base tower. Now you can't produce units while you're upgrading, that's the downside, so when you're doing a session of upgrading, you need to make sure you've got defensive units out. So we're not doing too badly now that we've got some tanks rolling out. We can put these walls down to sort of stop these little runners getting through. You get some more turrets behind the walls just to give it a bit more clout. You get a light tank out, another heavy tank. You've constantly got to keep upgrading and keep knocking stuff out. There's a background level of defense you've got to have with your units out. So that was the real easy tutorial. Yay! And you get a few bits of resources added on to your pot that you take into the next mission. So the better you do in the previous mission, the more stuff you'll have for the next one. So you can sort of stack up a little bank worth of resources to start with. The desert area, the communication tower in the centre of this building is not only an important means of communication, but also a powerful weapon that can cause orbital strikes. So let's, should we do this one? Just to give you a proper mission. Right. So there's the orbital strike. Let's get some turrets out first. Do it in depth. How many? I don't want too many turrets because they use up my unit cap. And really I want to begin upgrading and getting tanks out. So I'm creating the machines factory to get the tanks out. hopefully these turrets will last long enough for me to get the tanks out. Each tank costs 50 odd resources, 58, so you have to keep an eye on your incoming resources. Just balance it. Balance defense, balance offense. How much does an orbital strike cost? Oh, 58. So we could, look at that. So we could drop an orbital strike on it. There you go. Oh, this is begins. So let's upgrade our center, which gives us another tank, and then we can go to base tower 2. Still got a defensive position on the go. How much does that cost? 380. It's going to take, oh no, 300. That's going to take a while actually. We might need to get some more tanks out. And you can see you can actually upgrade the tank to a level 2 tank, so you can, you know, not only can you create new units, but you can make the units better. But obviously they cost slightly more to build. So we're not doing too bad. It's all fairly easy stuff. It does get really hectic later on. But I just wanted to show you the basics of the game. I think it was based on a Flash game, probably Congregate or some other Flash gaming website. And the debug. That's it then. Oh, that was rubbish. Let's never do that again. Yeah, I think they further developed it into this bigger game type of thing, standalone thing. I mean, it's not. It doesn't do anything massively different, but it is. I find it's good for short bursts, and it's, you know, it's defense, troops, and building, and finding the right combination of knocking troops out, holding base. It's good for short bursts, quick entertainment. I suppose I should win this now. Just prove that I'm up to the job. Let's get some walls up and let's get some big tanks out. That's my... Okay, we need to upgrade this. So we need the 300 resources to get up to base tower level 2. There we go. And then we'll be able to upgrade our tanks to level 3. Prepare for a more powerful attack. Oh, okay, we have to, yeah, 250. We were told impending threat from the air. Oh my word, we need to get some aircraft in. How much? 200 resources for that. Come on, get mining. Okay, so we're going to have to research the aircraft factory. Here we go. Right. They're gonna... Okay, I'm gonna stick anti-air... we were having fast running suicide cars coming in. So this is a bit... I'll get a heavy tank out, hopefully. We need to get an aircraft out. This is where we'll just alternate with tanks and aircraft, I think. Oh, plenty of aircraft. Give me neck. Resources are limiting us a bit here. Turret at the back. Tank. Come on. More aircraft. more tanks. So it was a good way to carry on. They're coming in thick and fast at the front there. I'm gonna stick a wall down, slow them down a bit. So we've managed to gain air superiority. Let's get some more tanks so we can push these things back. A heavy tank, I think. If we lose an aircraft, I'll stick another one up. Okay, another heavy tank just to make sure. Really should put a few turrets down. Wall, two. Okay, we need to get some aircraft because we just lost one. Maybe a couple of light tanks. We're nearly at our unit cap now, so preferably something that's going to win us the ground war, I would imagine. Constantly losing units, so the cap is often not that important. We're throwing units into the meat grinder. Nice. Okay, so what does this do? Doubles mining speed and a chance to reflect damage, a necessary part to lift your base into the air. Well, let's get mining quicker just for the sake of it. Aircraft. Aircraft are in bother. Get another one out. Possibly light tanks. Could use an orbital strike to thin them out a bit. How much is that? 50. Yeah, if I get any fast runners coming through, I can move them all. Well, it cost me a fortune in resources. Right. What does that do? Oh, that's this electro turret. Let's put some walls in front of that then. That hopefully will zap these little guys. Might need another aircraft. Oh my word. That didn't zap the little guys very well. Even the orbital strike was... These guys can take an orbital strike? No, maybe I didn't. Right, heavy tank. Maybe some more aircraft. We've only got one bird in the sky. Medium tanks. Can we upgrade anything? Yeah, let's upgrade the base again. See how far we get. Aircraft. Right. Bombers. Don't need bombers, we need better fighters. So I'm going to upgrade the fighters. Upgrading takes its time. Lose units. Some turrets on the map. Right, here we go. Let's beef that tank up. Possibly get some more aircraft out. It's slightly more expensive now. We're sort of rolling in lolly. We can go to base tower level 3. Let's do it. So we're climbing the upgrade chain, we're still trying to knock out a defensive level of units, so we're a bit thin on the ground at the minute. And these little runners, it seems the opposition is temporarily receding. They will come back later. Looks like we've won. So, anyway, gives you an idea of the game. It's not the most complex game, but it, It's okay for quick bursts and just to do some strategy that doesn't involve too much thought, you know. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching and listening, and I'll catch you later.